Do you think the internet is a major medium in the proliferation of harassment of women?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
The threats and harassment experienced by women in the Philippines are changing as the internet and so called virtual world spills into the physical. Since the start of social interaction on the internet, violence has become more adamant online. We are now at the point where everything's dominated by the use of internet, specifically the social media. A single post can easily be liked, commented on, and shared by millions of people around the world in just one click. And note that this single post, whether it is true or not, can also change the perception of other people. Although the use of the internet and social media may seem normal and harmless by most people, this practice has and will continue to be harmful to all. The internet, specifically social media, has many downsides and implications. The power of anonymity that user can have can be used negatively and put the people's security and privacy at high risk. Along with the changes and advancement of the internet comes the bad implications with it. It does more damage than good and positive things. Cyber harassment is easily seen in social media sites due to the social freedom users are allowed by the sites. It takes place over digital devices such as cell phones, computers, and tablets. According to the Canadian Centre for Occupational Health and Safety, internet harassment, or also referred to as cyberbullying, is the term used to describe the use of the internet to harass, threaten, or maliciously embarrass. It can involve behaviors such as sending unsolicited and or threatening email, encouraging others to send the victim unsolicited and or threatening email or to overwhelm the victim with email messages, sending viruses by email, spreading rumors, making defamatory comments about the victim online, sending negative messages directly to the victim, impersonating the victim online by sending an inflammatory, controversial, or enticing message which causes others to respond negatively to the victim, harassing the victim during a live chat, leaving abusive messages online including social media sites, sending the victim pornography or other graphic material that is knowingly offensive, and lastly, creating online content that depicts the victim in negative ways. Let's take Maria Ressa, a former CNN war correspondent who has faced the impact of the internet on the raging cyber harassment experienced by women. Since the election of President Duterte in 2016, Maria Ressa has been threatened with rape and murder and has been the subject of hateful campaigns online and be able to discredit her. To her, women experience online abuse worse than men, and she even admitted that all the harassment she received made her think twice on writing anything that will cause her more online abuse. It came to a point where she constantly worried about her safety. I was able to interview people, including myself, to discuss what cyber harassment is to them and if they have either been harassed by anyone or they have harassed someone online. I was also able to interview a person who was neither of the choices I mentioned a while ago, but had thoughts regarding the issue. Please watch. What is cyber harassment for you?
For me, it's whatever is done online that makes a person not comfortable or even not safe. So I guess that's gonna fall under cyberbullying for me.
Have you harassed anyone online?
No, definitely no.
Do you know any female friend who has experienced online harassment?
I really can't recall anyone I personally know. I've heard stories, but a good friend of mine, none so far. Luckily.
Why do you think other people harass women online?
To be honest, I am not really sure, and I don't believe it's kind of rampant to get harassment stories on women, but it also happens to everyone really. I guess it gives harassers some kind of false sense of power, just like what normal bullying gives the bullies. So I guess it's similar.
What is cyber harassment for you? Cyber harassment for me is anything or any form that is received by another person that is unwanted and makes that person uncomfortable. Have I ever been harassed online? Yes. Can I give you a quick story on what happened? Basically, it was just I'm the type of person who posts anything that I want on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Then there was this time that I posted like a picture of me wearing a bikini in the beach. Then a guy just randomly messaged me, and he was sending me like sexual, sexual messages. Like he was inviting me for for sex, and it really made me so uncomfortable. And yes, and he didn't stop. He just kept on messaging me, and actually up until now he keeps on messaging me even if I don't post anything that shows my skin. He's so persistent. How did I handle the situation? First, when he first messaged me, I sin zoned him. Then when he did not stop, I tried to tell him that it was making me so uncomfortable, and if he had a girlfriend or if his mom is still there, then they wouldn't. I told him that they would feel bad knowing that their son is her son is acting like that, and he should stop sending me messages like that because it's inappropriate. Then he just sin zoned me, and he still didn't stop. So what I did was just I just brushed it off, and then I ignored his messages. So I just can't see his messages now because I just check it from time to time if he's still doing it. But I don't receive any notifications from him anymore whenever he sends me a message. And how did the situation affect you? It actually affected the way I see myself, I perceive myself, because I'm a firm believer that just because you post something online that shows a little bit of your skin doesn't mean that you're inviting anyone or someone to do sexual things with you. And I felt that I was thinking, do I look that kind of person? Do I look like someone who cannot be respected by people just because I post pictures that shows a little bit of my skin, something like that? And it also affected my self-esteem. I I felt really bad knowing that there are people who would go through that to that extent, um, just to just to try to get what they want, and it also kind of humiliated me in some way. Yes, and it was really a bad experience for me. What is cyber harassment for you?
Cyber harassment for me is posting false accusations online which can mentally or emotionally hurt the person pertained to.
Have you harassed anyone online?
No, and I don't think I will ever.
Do you know any female friend or acquaintance who has experienced online harassment?
I have this batchmate back in high school who had a bad reputation for sleeping around.
What happened?
From what I remember, people kept spreading rumors about her that she keeps on sleeping with different boys and girls, and it came to a point where even her teachers knew about it.
Why do you think other people harass women online?
I think people are just jealous of the person that they're harassing and that they're not really satisfied with their lives, so they bring other people down through bullying them online.
What is cyber harassment for you?
For me, it's anything you do online that makes someone so uncomfortable or that will super negatively affect anyone.
Have you harassed anyone online?
Yeah, I guess.
What is the gender of the person you harassed?
Female.
What and when did it happen?
It happened, I think, 4 to 5 years ago. We were in the States. So, my husband, unfortunately, he had an affair with one of our closest family friends. That was back in the US. Because I was so angry, I posted very hurtful words towards the woman, and I tagged her on Facebook. I made the post public so anyone can see what she did to me.
What are your reasons behind it?
Well, obviously, because I got so hurt with what she did, I wanted to get back without, physically hurting her. So I, I made I made her look bad. I made her everyone know how bad a person she is.
In my own point of view, in order to, if not eliminate, at least decrease the cyber harassment experienced by women through the internet, people should first advocate for social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, etc. to step up and strengthen digital safety defenses. Offer counseling and support to the women affected, and this can be done with the help of professionals. The government should make better laws to protect victims from cyber harassment, specifically women. Women, not just women, should not just provide email addresses on sites unless needed and they really need to use the site. Women, and not limited to women, should change their passwords frequently to avoid being hacked. Lastly, social media sites should take accountability themselves. And that's a wrap. That's it for today's talk about the impact of the internet on the raging cyber harassment experienced by women. Till next time, bye!